Self-isolation, isolation, day 6. Today has been a very long day. I may look a bit haggard, a bit beaten up. It's currently just coming up for 10 past 11 p.m. It's quite late, and I've been working most of the day, all day, sat in front of the computer trying to work. And I've had a few troubling experiences which I thought I'd run through with you. So I know yesterday I said I'd get onto what I eat and I exercise and the rest of it, but the reality is with the UK lockdown at the moment, as I explained yesterday, with almost 400 staff at my place, I've got not just me, but we've all got a huge responsibility to try and keep everyone those that can working. And unfortunately today, what we've had to do is put quite a few people on forced holiday, really, for a week until we can get some real guidance from the UK government on what furlough means and how it works exactly. I won't go into what it is on here because I'm a bit tired, but give you a bit of an update. I haven't managed to exercise at all today. My bloods haven't been too bad. Currently 6.4. Okay, so I've got a CGM as well, so continual blood glucose monitoring. There's the 6 hour. There's the 6 hour graph. There's the 12-hour graph. Okay, so pretty much within the limit. And let's have a look at history. So it's 11:15 at night, one day. Total carbs is 40 grams. Meter low 4.5, meter high 9.4, and I have been within limits 94%, below limits 6%. That's not too bad really for today. I had an extremely stressful call with the hospital. So as I've got a Medtronic pump, 640 pump, what I have to do is I have to email the hospital for my consumables. Consumables are the line that goes into the pump here, where the insulin goes in, and all of the paraphernalia that goes with that. So I've got, I'll show you. So I've got these, and this is what you draw. You draw the insulin. There you go. And that's what you draw the insulin from the vial with. You then put it into something called a quick set, which is one of these. Looks like that, and that bit there goes into you and gives you the insulin. So this other thing is called a mini-med reservoir, all by Medtronic, as you can see. I'm also on the Enlight CGM, which I self-fund and I pay for myself. Now, unfortunately, I phoned the hospital today because I hadn't had a response to my email to get some more consumables. Now, obviously, being isolated, I'm a bit concerned that I'm going to run out of consumables. I do have plenty of insulin, which I managed to get in before we were isolated, but I don't have a lot of consumables. So I phoned the hospital, and unfortunately, a lovely lady called Anne, who normally deals with my consumables, is now self-isolating, so she's not at the hospital. I then spoke to, I won't tell you which hospital it is, but I then spoke to the dietitian at the hospital, who informed me that actually he doesn't know when Anne will be back or if she'll be back, which is a bit concerning obviously, but that if I ran out of consumables I'd just have to go back on the old insulin pens. Problem is, I don't want to go back on the old insulin pens, and it's dramatically different. You know, the difference between being on a pump and having the insulin going straight in like that and being on a pen is it's almost like night and day. And actually I haven't been on a pen for I've had this pump for 3 years now. I think I said 2 the other day. It's actually just over 3. It's just out of warranty. So obviously I did say to him, well, is there no one else that can do this, that can get the order in for me? And he just informed me no. I then called Medtronic, and they did try to help. They've sent me a month's supply of these and these But I'm self-isolating for 12 weeks, so if I run out, what do I do then? So there's two options the way I see it. I can either go back to the hospital, which I did by phone, and almost pretty much had to beg for someone to be able to process it, but was told it's unlikely that anyone will be able to because they don't have the time to do so. And I do understand that. They're down to a skeleton staff because of illness and sickness and everything else that's going on at the moment. I get that. But they did also state that they had 30 different emails from 30 people needing equipment. My concern with that would be that, as I explained to the lady there, if I move from being on an insulin pump to being back on a pen, I would need some guidance on that. And so she said, well, yeah, we can provide you with some guidance. And I said, but the fact is that the time that it will take you to provide me with guidance to go from a pump to a pen will be 10 times the amount of time that it will take you to send an email to Medtronic to order my supplies. So I think that justified it. I'm hoping it will justify it, and I'm due to find out in a couple of days. I've got to call the hospital back. But the other concerning part was that Medtronic just, apart from very kindly giving me a month's order, they just said that they cannot do anything for me other than that. So it appears that worst case scenario, I'll have to self-fund. Interestingly, a box of these, which is Quickset MMT 394. I won't take them out because I haven't got a lot of them, but there's 10. So that 2 years ago, the price of that was £130. So that's interesting, isn't it? And the price of these, and these are the Minimed reservoirs, MMT 326A, and there's 10 of those in there as well. The price of those, I think, are about 35 quid. So worst comes to worst, I'm probably going to be 170, maybe 200 pounds, considering those were a few years ago. But that's concerning, isn't it? Because I really wasn't expecting that. And as I already self-fund the Enlight CGM sensors at 200 odd pounds a month as well, it's almost like having a car strapped to your leg or to your stomach. Anyway, I think that's probably it today. I'm zonked. It's been a pretty full-on day. I fully intend to exercise tomorrow. I fully intend logging exactly. I've taken my blood numerous times today, but I fully intend logging it and giving you the breakdown, but I'm just too tired today to go into any more detail. Quite a stressful day. So isolated, work is mental, and obviously being told that maybe they won't be able to give me the kit to be able to actually take my insulin. Yeah, stressful day. Catch up tomorrow. Thanks.